Welcome to the Book Boyfriend podcast, where we dish on everything from the alpha male to the sensitive soul. If you found yourself lusting after a fictional character, you've come to the right place. Here's your hosts, Faith Andrews, Elizabeth Grace, Livia Jammerland, and B.A. Wolf.
Hey, welcome to Book Boyfriend podcast, episode 24, I think. Yep. Okay. 24. And tonight is our first taping of BBP After Dark. So what does that mean? Well, the truth is we're not really sure yet. We're going to see. Basically, instead of focusing on book boyfriends in the After Dark episodes, we're going to talk more about things like life, and we're going to do some fun games and things like that. Because what we found from the feedback from the viewers is that you guys really enjoy the banter between the four of us and that you'd like to see us talk about some topics besides book boyfriends. So we thought we'd throw you a bone and see how it goes. So tonight, first thing we're going to do is start with everybody's sweet and suck for the week. So if you're not familiar with that term, basically what it means is you tell us what the sweet thing, what good thing happened in your week, what cool, awesome thing happened, and what really shitty thing happened that you're not too happy about. So we're going to start with Liv this time. Liv, what is your sweet and suck for the week?
All right, guys, my sweet and suck. So my sweet is our trip to Toronto has been booked. Faith and I are getting on a plane, and we are heading off to Canada to see Elle for a much-needed girls' weekend. This is my third time in Toronto, so I feel like I'm a native, and I'm actually going to be applying for my Canadian citizenship because, you know, that's just the right thing to do. Now, my suck for the week, my really bad suck was I stepped on the scale after Memorial Day weekend where I think I Snapchatted you girls on Sunday morning. I was actually eating hot dogs for breakfast. Yeah. I think that was Sunday or Monday, whatever day it was. I was Snapchatting you girls that I was eating hot dogs for breakfast. So my super suck of the week was the fact that I stepped on the scale and I was a few pounds heavier than I wanted to be. But in hindsight, my sweet is super sweet that it just kind of makes it worth it. Faith, what about you? What was your sweet and suck?
You all know I'm a pessimist, so I can suck.
Okay, I'm pretty sure John really likes that
one. That's what he said. Okay, I'm going to go on today because this week has just really sucked because I'm having work done in my house and I am the most impatient person in the entire world. I'm living in squalor. The house is, I should just take you on a tour of the ripped down walls. My gutted bed. Anyway, I'm going to go just based on today. So my suck of the day, besides the fact that I have renovations up the butt, I went to Target today, right? Which is a daily thing for me. I'm sure it's a daily thing for most of you guys too. And I'm starving. I'm in between driving the kids to dance and picking them up and whatever. And I'm I'm but I'm on a diet. So I'm I have to eat something. I can't grab a bag of chips. I have to grab something healthy. So I grab a yogurt. But when you grab a yogurt, you need a freaking spoon, right? So I make sure as I'm checking out, I'm going to go right to the little picnic area over there and I'm going to grab myself a spoon. I grab the spoon, everything. I get in the car. I unpack the bags. Sure enough, no fucking spoon. I couldn't even eat my goddamn yogurt, okay? I was so freaking annoyed.
What happened to it?
I had to go home to get a spoon.
Wait, wouldn't you just
No.
Yeah, just squeeze it out. Squeeze it out.
It was one of those ones that has the things that you
Oh,
yeah.
the flip ones? Okay.
So that totally sucks. I just wanted my damn yogurt. And I
would have
That happened to me sort of similar. On Monday, I went to work and I've been really trying to pack my lunch since the new year and I'm doing good at it. So, but I packed 2 chocolate chunk cookies in my lunch and I got to work and the things weren't in the fucking bag. And I was so pissed. Terry's what is wrong? Because I'm in my office cursing and I'm I put them in the Ziploc bag and they're not in the bag. They either fell out or I left them on the counter or one of the kids took them. And I was legitimately so pissed about it. Well, I got home and they were on the counter. But when you're I'm looking forward to them. I'm oh, I feel like sugar. I can't wait. And then I go in my bag and they're not there. Yep. So I feel your pain.
Starving, and I couldn't have it. So for another 15 minutes. So that was my suck. My sweet was I got to actually relax for a few minutes. I got a pedicure. So that was a very sweet moment. Besides the fact that Liv booked our trip. That's another sweet. So very happy about that.
I'm so excited about.
Babs, jump on this bandwagon, man. Look at her. Look at her over there sulking. Tell us your suck and sweet. I bet you I know your suck.
Okay, I've got a few. You ready? It's gonna be like rapid fire round. Suck. Mom had a little bit of a scare with a surgery today, and if you know me, I love my mom to death, so it was a major suck. Work has really been tough because I'm without my other office manager because she is away in England. So work has been a little bit stressful. I don't get to go to Canada. I don't have a passport. My bridesmaid's dress came in and it is way too tight, so I gotta stop eating the cupcakes and drinking the beer. My toes look terrible. I could use a pedicure. And I'm just a little too fat for this shirt, so I'm feeling like a sausage. Those are my socks. And I missed the podcast the last time, so I'm still really sad about that. So I'm so excited to be on today. My sweets. The bridesmaid's dress color is pretty. We'll go with that. Mom is doing fantastic. I'm still having beer. I don't see what's wrong with that. I turned 31 a couple days ago, which is hard, but same point's a blessing to age. So yay. I got a fun new chandelier for my office, and the week is almost over. Oh my God, yay. Only 2 more days. So, and I wrote some words today, which if you know me, this is epic right now because I'm struggling finding the words. So those are my sweets. Told you it was a rapid fire round. Hashtag sorry, not sorry. Al, go for it.
Okay. My sweet is probably that we got a new kitten, and her name's Zoe, and she's a cute little blue point ragdoll, and she's not here, or else I'd show you her. But that was nice. The kids were really super surprised about that, so that was lots of fun. And I have 2 sucks. My first suck is that Scrivener ate my words. So I've been really trying to finish this damn book of Burn to meet my editing deadline. And then the program that I write the words in ate a bunch of them and they disappeared. So it was like I never wrote them. So that sucked. And then we had my daughter's, she dances competitively. So we had her dance gala on the weekend, and I got this beautiful shade of, I'm going to call it like maybe a periwinkle blue nail polish, and I was like so in love with it. And then as I was putting it on, I dumped it by accident, and it fell down my nightstand and then all over the carpet. So yeah, and my daughter ratted me out as soon as my husband came in the door. Like 2 minutes in, she's like, "Mommy spilled the nail polish and it's everywhere." And I'm like, "Thanks, Gracie." Like with no prompting, she just tells her dad everything. Like he wasn't mad, but she just tells him. I'm like, "Okay, thanks, appreciate that." So yeah. So that was my suck. And now, okay, we need to have a conversation. We talked about this a little. We have like a group PM. I'm sure if you watch, you're not surprised that that's the case. And we were talking about Frangie. And I think Babs and I were expressing our love for
our infinite love.
Yes.
Infinite love.
Yes, like that he's like a sexy guy and whatever. And it's the beard is working for him. And Liv let us know that she's not a fan of the beard. And I'll let her explain why.
Okay, so we met.
Oh yeah, sorry. I'm titling this to beard or not to beard.
Hashtag to beard or not
to beard or not to beard. Okay, so my problem with the beard. Okay, let's rewind. I met Frangie in the Atlantic City signing where we all went to, right? Elle and Barbara signing at. And he sat directly across from you girls. And at first I saw him and I'm like, oh, it's all the scruff. It's like literally like this, right? So I'm like, but as you start to look at it, it's kind of exotic. You kind of want to pet it. And you're like, okay, whatever, you know. And then he blew up over social media. He was on everybody's cover. He is like the it guy to have on your cover. We read The Air He Breathes. He's our Tristan. We love Frangie. But then I got to thinking, right? Because I love my son and he's really cute. But he's at the age where he just runs all over the place. And then when I kiss the top of his head, I could smell the sweat. So then I got to thinking, what does Frangie's beard smell like? Like if he has a garlic knot for lunch, do you smell it all day? And then I'm like, you can't kiss that. Like it's just all over there. And so I brought it up to the girls and I'm like, not to beard with me. I don't need to have your pizza, mozzarella, whatever you're eating that day, all in my face when you kiss me. So definitely not to beard with me. I don't care how clean you are. And on Monday, I was at my in-laws for a Memorial Day picnic. And my husband's cousin's beard is out to here. And I don't care what you said. He was eating ribs and the barbecue sauce was everywhere.
It's a good thing I love barbecue and I love Italian. Okay.
So, Jess, are you to beard or not to beard? I mean,
I'm to beard. Only because my husband grows a really awesome beard. He it doesn't get like Frangie beard, like that lumberjack beard. I don't know if I think I like the lumberjack Frangie beard from afar. Like I think I like it as a, you know what I mean? Like,
yes.
like as a character, as a sex symbol, or as whatever. But I don't know if I would really like it in real life. It's one of those things.
Like you would want to like walk around with Frangie, like shopping, and people see you. But like when it comes time, you don't really. I'm agree. I wouldn't want to like feel it against my face kissing or like, you know, in between
Exactly.
your thighs.
That's my thing. If I spend all this money getting everything waxed off, I don't need your freaking bush where my bush has been taken off. Sorry. Hashtag so not fucking sorry, motherfucker. Take the shit off. No beard. Sorry, yo. What were you saying?
No, I agree with Faith that it's like I think they're sexy to look at, but practical in my day-to-day life, I don't think I would enjoy it.
Not that puffy. Not that.
Yeah,
like,
no.
I love facial hair. I'm gonna like. I love facial. Like I've been telling my husband, I don't like when he shaves anymore. He doesn't either. Like as a man, like from his point of view, he feels like he looks very washed out, or he even looks like fatter without the beard. Like you look slimmer. He feels like, and I just love it. I mean, he happens to have very dark hair. It's good for him.
Here's the thing, though. They need to have good hygiene. I'm not going to go just say this person's beard is attractive and he's wearing, suspenders and a 5-week-old shirt with holes in it.
Right.
Like, he's probably got some smelly funk going on. But as long as they use beard.
Then are you beard?
I'm a total beard girl. I love beards. Totally. I have a Duck Dynasty Jace gnome. Don't judge me. Do you want me to get it?
Yeah. Oh my God.
I love the beard. But again, at the same point, like they really truly have to maintain hygiene. It's no different with their hair.
It's not
like if he has long hair, I don't want it greasy. Like, ew.
I don't think it's even like the hygiene. It's just the fact that, okay, so say he gets out, you're dating Frangie and you're going out for breakfast in the morning.
I picture this. Yeah. We're getting bacon.
You're getting all ready. Your hair's all done.
I don't think we get out much. I'm just saying.
But say like your vagina's on fire and you kind of have no choice but walk out for a bit because your lips are about to like pop off. Anyway, so you get all dolled up, and if you're Barb, you're like Miss America. Your curls are in, your eyes look fabulous, and you're just like, okay, let's go to breakfast. And he decides he wants to have like the Southwest omelet. And though he showered, when you go to kiss him goodbye or go to make out with him later, it's all in there. It's just.
Well, but here's the thing. It needs to like sit down. Like I don't want it doing this.
Like he grows it just down here. It's like all up in here, people. No. And maybe it's because. So my husband's Asian, right? If you know my baby is like the cutest thing ever because he's Brazilian Filipino. And so my husband, when he grows facial hair because he's Asian and his hair just like kind of sticks out. So when he kisses me, it's like I'm getting stabbed with needles. So I'm always like, shave. So I like the clean look. I guess I almost called him Tristan. Frangie is really nice from afar. Like he's
it does nice make for a great look. Like it just
nice
does.
To like imagine, but like he's the kind of guy I kind of want you to hit a doggy style so I don't have to like feel your beard on me. Sorry. Hashtag I'm sticking no beard.
Martha started barking as you said that.
See? I'm telling the truth. I want to know that the beard guy is doing me, but I just don't want to feel the beard on me.
Yeah. And now when I see guys with beards, that's what I think of, Liv.
And now like, imagine here, if you're that hairy here, how hairy are you down here?
No, I think you're
manscapes.
Yeah, you're manscaping. I think so.
His tiger is not lost in the jungle.
It's like a Brillo pad.
Exactly. And it's like, I don't know. No beard for me. I like it from afar. Very, very, very far on a picture on my computer.
I just want to pet it. I just want to pet his beard and snuggle.
We should really tag him on this one. Sorry.
We have to. Elle, did you give your take? Did you say if you're to beard or not to beard?
Did I what? Sorry?
Did you give your take? You are or you're not? You're for the beard.
Yeah, I interrupted you, remember?
Yes, okay. Wow, a 3 against 1. Holy shit.
Sorry,
Well,
I'm
I mean,
sticking.
And you
to
know who
it.
came to mind while we were talking about beards and like guys with like long hair and hygiene? Liv and Faith, do you remember when I was in New York I think in December and we went to this Smile?
Yeah.
You remember the guy who was serving us? He was like a hipster with like a blue jean overalls
uh-huh.
on
Yeah.
who didn't speak. And
Yes.
that guy came to mind for some reason because I don't think he had the best hygiene. Plus, he didn't speak. Like he seemed kind of backwoods to me. No, but I found it very ironic that we're at a restaurant called Smile, which was excellent, by the way. The food was really good and the atmosphere was awesome. But like nobody smiled at you.
It's
like,
New York.
Like that's why I'm like, but it was like you like paid to go get them to be assholes, like hipster assholes to you or something. It was really weird. Anyways, that guy came to my head, the jean overalls with like the dark hair, and he was strange.
And I
He
can't.
was.
I really can't date a guy who has better hair than me. That's just kind of like my rule. I can't date a guy who looks better than me, and he can't use more hair products in his hair or his beard than I do.
Yeah, I don't think I would like waiting like we're both getting ready in the bathroom. Like, you know what I mean? Like you're both like doing you're like, yeah, I'm gonna do
Pass me the gel, honey. I need it now.
Like, are you done with the flat iron? I thought you were gonna curl your hair tonight. I'm like, no.
Okay,
Yeah,
I think our next one needs to be man bun.
Okay, we can talk man buns.
Okay.
And then maybe Brazilian waxes or something.
Oh yeah.
I'm for the Brazilian.
I've never done one. I'm afraid. I'm
All right, that's
super afraid.
definitely
Me
our
neither,
next one.
Al.
This is next topic. 100%.
Babs and I are Amish that way.
I'm going
there,
Friday.
yes.
I go every 3 weeks.
Oh my god! But you're Brazilian.
So for me, it's just the wax.
Yeah. Okay, so I want to play a fun little game. I found this website and it's called Ask Me Anything, and it just brings up. They have 4 categories of questions you can ask, and it just brings up like a random question. So I went on earlier and I just took whatever the first question that came up in each of the categories is. So I want to ask you girls. So just jump in and answer. We won't do it in a specific order, whatever. So there's 4 categories. It's silly, serious, family, and sex and love. So we'll start with silly. So the question to you girls is, who do you think out of those present, so out of the 4 of us, would not be able to handle fame?
Barb.
Me too.
I'm gonna go with me too. I'm just gonna lock myself in the closet and rock back and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah, Babs came to mind first. I'm like, I think it's Babs for sure.
I just not because it's. I think the pressure
Yes.
would get to her to like.
For
Oh my god, the
sure.
paparazzi's outside, and then you got stranger danger. No, it's just.
This would not work. It would not work. I wouldn't leave my house. I would pull a Britney
you're also
2007.
more sheltered out of all of us, I think. You're way more sheltered than all of us.
For
Yeah.
sure. I just, that might it wouldn't work for me.
Yeah,
It wouldn't
okay.
work.
So we're all in agreement.
Even
Yeah,
Barbara
For
herself.
sure.
Okay, under serious, the question that came up was, have you ever fired a gun?
No.
Was a
Nope.
paintball gun?
I fired a paintball gun.
I mean, like, okay, so a gun. No, I've held one in my hand, but I have never fired one. But I've fired a paintball gun, and I've
have
actually been
never-
shot right here with a paintball gun. Hurt.
Ooh.
Ouch.
I got shot like right at the edge of my helmet once and I had a little bit of a bruise like right here.
I've held a microphone. I feel it's similar. It's heavy and metal looking.
Okay, so family. Oh, so maybe, you know what? Somebody's going to have to finish this one. Well, I guess we can each finish our own, or we can finish it for each other, whatever. So the question is, if you know me, you know that I...
Oh boy.
If you know Elle, you know that she works well under pressure.
Ooh.
Okay. If you know Jess, you know that this renovation in her house is going to drive her to either drink or lots and lots of Valium.
This is true. If you know Liv, you know she really was supposed to be a man.
I was just gonna say, if you know Liv, you know that she loves sex,
Exactly.
and she's good at writing it, like so good.
Teach us all a thing or two about a thing or two.
And if you know Liv, you know that she loves food as much as I do.
And
Hello,
if you know
hot dogs.
Babs,
Hello, hot dogs.
if you know Babs, you know that she's the hashtag queen.
Yes.
If you know Babs, you know that she's the one that kind of breaks your heart when she writes a book.
Mhm.
Oh, I try. We're going to kill a few more people. I think that's what I'm missing in life.
Okay. So last one is sex and love.
Oh boy.
Okay. What fetish don't you get?
Toes.
Mm,
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
I don't get the like
the feet and the toes.
I don't get like the peeing and defecating on people thing.
Yeah.
To me, that shouldn't even be a fetish.
I know, but it
Shouldn't
is.
even be any golden showers.
Yes.
No.
I don't get it. I
And
just
I don't want to be shit on. Like, what?
Okay, if you had to pick shit or piss on.
Piss, for sure. Piss. Rain it on.
God, these aren't very fun choices.
Pee on me.
Like-
Just make sure it's in the shower.
Yeah.
Miss my
Absolutely.
belly button, please. I hate belly buttons. They totes freak me out.
I'm just not a fetish type of girl. I guess I'm very vanilla. I'm not.
You know, like
I don't get a
toes
lot.
against the wall.
That's different.
I went
just,
to at RWA 2013 in Atlanta. I went to the Passionate Ink party, which is like the erotica what do you call them, chapter like of the RWA, and somebody I knew had a ticket, so she's like, oh, you want to come along? I'm like, yeah, sure. So there they had a girl that's like into the lifestyle, and she was like talking about, she did like a whole talk on all different fetishes and stuff, and like I didn't even know half of these things were like a thing, and I actually did not realize that it doesn't always conclude in sex. Like I just assumed it was always like you do this and then you have sex, like, you know, like I didn't realize till I saw this girl talk that no, that's not always what it's about. And yeah, she was like telling all these fetishes, like, well, I think, what do they call them? Furbies? No.
Yeah, the dolls.
No, when people dress
Like
like
stuffed animals?
Oh, yeah.
yes.
No, people dress like animals and then they
Yes.
want to have sex.
Oh, that would
Maybe it's just furries. Something like that. I think it's just called furries. So there's people into that. And I was like, wow. And then,
That's
yeah. And then like the whole food thing, obviously, like I'd heard of that. And then like the golden showers. But she was also saying like you can hire, well, yeah, I guess hire kind of is how she put it, but people to like humiliate you basically like in front of a group of people, like to I guess like just like drill into you and like psychological warfare in front of like an audience till you're just like a shuddering like crying mess. I know, I'm like, okay. And then I found this like so interesting. You can hire people to like kidnap you. Like
Ooh.
like you hire somebody and like you don't know when it's going to happen. You just like you're into that, I guess.
It's like the rape fantasies, right?
Yes, and so they like will show up at some point and like, you know, kidnap,
What if
quote
it's
unquote.
for real though, and like they're,
Well, I guess
they're getting ready to be played, and this guy's legit, and then their kidnapper for fake is around the corner, like, oh man, I missed my opportunity.
I guess
What then?
if you're into that, that's part of the fear, right? Is you're like, okay, because they don't break
Yeah,
rule,
but
I
this
guess.
man will probably like legit rape and murder.
Well,
Like sayonara, chica.
well, they do that because that's what you've hired them to. Well, not murder.
Murder?
No, not murder, but like they do have sex with you because that's what the person has hired them for,
Oh, so
right?
then-
But that's
okay.
like I think that's
That
the
could get
only,
real confusing. They should like wear
Absolutely.
code outfits or something, you know?
because like apparently they don't break like, I don't know, character, if you want to call it a character. Like
Maybe like a blue button or something.
it's
you know?
weird. I know. I was like, wow,
Well,
interesting.
Go back to
girls,
the
I
food
know
one.
I
Like, what's
haven't-
that?
You know, I haven't been writing for a very long time. And I just want you to know that I'm actually one of the fuzzies. You can hire me. That's what I've been doing with my extra time. And Barb, if I creep around your house and I try to take you, it's because Danny has hired me to rape you. I'm just gonna put that out there.
Oh my god.
Okay, good to know. Good to know. See, I need to know these things.
But yeah, it was
No,
like, it seems like there's a fetish for like for pretty much, if you can think of it, somebody's into it. It was interesting. But like the food one, Babs, you were just asking, she actually did a demonstration
Mhm.
like at the front of the room, and she took icing and like, you know, one of those cake spatula things and like smeared it, the girl was in her bra and underwear, and like smeared it all over, like everywhere, all over her body.
Well-
I'm like, and I'm just like, okay, well, like
I know. I can't believe I'm
wasting
about to
good
say this.
icing.
I know. I have. such an ass. I have a friend who we were talking about weirdest sex stories or whatever, what you masturbated with. And he told me when he was a kid, he heard the best way to get off was if you take a green banana and you take the banana off and you just put the leaf over your shit and you jerk it off, that it really feels, it gets all warm and stuff and it's all slimy and wet. So I've heard that one. I've had the same friend actually, hopefully, please do never watch this podcast because he's going to kill me. I had the same friend actually do a roll of paper, toilet paper. You turn the toilet paper, you just, I guess, do it that way. And he's done.
What's that? Those Chinese things. Those Chinese fingers.
Like the Chinese fingers, but the toilet paper. And he's done a.
God, I hope he's not gonna watch this.
I know. And he's done a grapefruit. That one I know.
Oh, burn. No.
So I like to believe that he might have but then again, it's not necessarily a fruit or food fetish because he did cardboard.
Yeah.
I mean, to
Maybe
me, I'm
it's
like,
an
wouldn't you get
object
like chafing? Like, it's like
That's what I'm thinking about, the toilet paper thing. Wouldn't
Okay.
that hurt?
That's what I thought.
What was the point? Why can't he just use his hand?
I guess he was like a teenager, and you play with your thing for the first time. You're like,
Count if you used your hand, so you're good. You're gonna use something else.
what's wrong with Pamela and her 5 sisters?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so that's all I have. Is there anything anyone else wants to talk about?
I think we've covered a lot.
We covered many bases tonight.
Yes. Beards, food, cardboard.
I actually want to know if you are in agreement with me about the beard. Comment below and like let us know. Like, what are your thoughts? Are you like for the whole scruffy beard? Do you just want like, I don't mind the clean buzz, right? Just like I know her husband has like a very like it's low, so that I don't care. But like the whole thing, are you for or not? You know, we really want to know. And what else should we really talk about on the podcast?
But we want Frangie to comment. We want to know if he cleans it.
We want to know if Frangie.
They do. I'm telling you, I've seen like beard, like whole kits of like beard.
Yeah,
products.
I understand
They put, like,
that.
special wax
I
or
understand
oil
that
or something.
you
I
have
don't
to
know.
do it so the hair stays fine and kind of straight because you're not going to put a straight iron on it. And that's great and dandy when you do that 8 o'clock in the morning before you leave the house. But talk to me at 5 in the afternoon when you've sweated all day and you've had breakfast, lunch, a couple snacks, some coffees in between. Like, come on. That shit smells like shit. I
Something
don't care.
tells me though, Frangie's not gonna go grubbing on some ribs. And if he is, hello, like BFF. Call me.
And just, you know, I'm not saying he's not hot, but I probably just want to deal with him after dinner when he's taken a shower and waxed his beard and we're together for 4 hours before we fall
Do a
asleep.
little inspection. Okay, see no particles. You're good.
Really, like,
I could piggyback off this as a question for tonight because we talked about fetish. What is a complete turn off for you? Like I'm not even just talking about like a fantasy turn off. Like I'm talking about of your husband. Like, so your husband to you is the hottest guy. You picked him. You married him. What does he do that you want to literally strangle him for, or that totally makes you say, "What was I thinking when I married you?"
I hate sweatpants that have the little rings around the ankles, like the scrunchy sweatpants. You're gonna look like grandpa.
Jogging pants.
They're not. These aren't joggers. These
they're
are
coming
no.
back in style too. Like they're like
They're
the 80s sweatpants.
nasty, gross things, and then when you put your slippers on, like you just look like I hate those kind of sweatpants. I will not allow them.
I love how Barb, her marriage, the thing that really annoys her, are sweatpants.
Wait, how long are you married, Barb?
Only 7 years. Only 7 years.
So that's a lot.
I mean, that is a lot. Clearly, it must be the freaking high altitude in Denver that doesn't make you get mad. And
You guys
Jess
need to
and I
come move to
have
Colorado.
It's the pot.
It's the pot too. It's in the air because Jess, you and I have like the New York dust that we get from everybody. It's like the freaking toxic air. Where I've been married for 3 years and I could give you a whole dictionary worth of shit.
Okay, I hate wet towels left on the bathroom floor after a shower. It drives me bonkers.
Yes.
Bonkers.
See, I think I'm the man in the relationship because these are the things I do. So if you put Danny right here, oh shit. I don't even want to know what he has to say.
I know what Terry would say. He would say,
What would he say?
Well,
He made up a whole song for it.
Oh,
my
we need a
God.
song. We need a song. We need a song.
It goes to the tune of like, you know Phoebe from Friends, like Smelly Cat.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, when we first got, I eat a lot. I'm kind of like Seinfeld with the cereal. Like I eat a lot of cereal, like cereal for breakfast, cereal for lunch, cereal for dinner, and all that. And if you go on my cereal like cabinet, there's probably at least 15 boxes of cereal there because I just like my cereal. So, but when I eat my cereal, I have this habit of leaving like the bowl on the table, and I don't finish the milk. So there's always like a little bit of milk left in the bottom. And so sometimes, if it's like the summer and it's 30 degrees out and the air's not on, like it gets nasty, right? Even if you leave it for like a day, or like you leave it in the morning and you go to work and you come home, it's like gross, right? Because it's spoiled milk. And so that drives him crazy. So he started calling them smelly bowls. He's like, oh, you're leaving the smelly bowls everywhere. And he like, would bitch at me about it. And so then he started like, smelly bowls. And then he had a whole smelly bowl song that he used to sing to me anytime he picked up a smelly bowl off of like the table.
Oh my God, I love it.
Cute. He made it cute, so you don't hate each other.
Well, no, I would get like irritated. I mean, like, and not even rightfully so, because I should just take the bowl up to the kitchen and dump the milk and all that. But it's just I get busy and I get sidetracked.
I have about 10 water bottles on my nightstand.
Oh, do you?
All quarter full. And I'm like, listen, my nightstand. It's just my nightstand. Don't look at it.
Yeah.
Don't go buy it.
That would be interesting if we
Just leave it.
1 week each took a picture of our nightstand as is.
Oh
like,
my God, it's so bad.
So is mine bad. So is mine.
Mine always looks the same.
I was gonna say Jess's is probably perfect. Mine is like yours, Babs, but I don't have I have a couple water bottles, but I have like books and like receipts and jewelry.
Receipts, yes. I have some tissues.
Yeah.
God, I'm so gross.
I can't. I think Tim would be mad at me. I have this habit of when I peel something, whether it's like I peel open the box and it's that one little piece, or I open my beer and this little piece, or I open my Splenda and I put it in my coffee. I happen to leave the piece that's on this hand just on top of things. I've known that from the very beginning. And I said, listen, learn to love my floss, okay? Put a ring on my finger, learn to love my floss. This is just the way it goes. With him, what do I... how long do we have?
Top 5. Pick top 5. Rapid fire.
I hate that he washes the main dishes, but not the dishes he cooks on. So not the pots and pans, like he leaves those on the stove. But he washes like the forks and the spoons and the knives. All that he will wash and put away, but not the big ones. And then he doesn't even soak them. So I go to bed and he's doing the dishes, but he's not really doing the dishes. He's just doing like the hand-me-down dishes. So that drives me bonkers. And then my husband's like OCD with eating, and we eat 2 different things. So I cook my chicken one way. He cooks the exact same chicken, but just a different way. And before we put it in the fridge at night, we leave it out to cool down, because if you put it in the fridge when it's hot, it creates bacteria or whatever. So he will put both dishes are right next to each other, and he will put his dish away and leave mine. Like, I've come down at 2 a.m. to go, like, to the restroom or something, or to get Jackson a bottle, and my dish is there, and I'm like, motherfucker! Like, you put yours! Why can't you pick up mine? Yeah, it drives me. That's a big one. I could go on and on and on, but I'm curious to hear Miss Faith Andrews. What does John do?
Listen, I'm just going to preface this. I think I'm the one who's in my relationship the longest. I'm 36 years old. I'll say it. I've been with my husband since I'm 15. We met in high school. We've never not been together. Talking about going on 23 years of being together, 13 years of marriage. But there are so many things. But I have to say, one is same thing with you with the dishes. Oh my God, I love that you said your husband even washes a damn dish. I don't even think my husband knows what a sink is. Other than to deposit them in. I don't understand it. My dishwasher is directly next to the sink. I don't get why you can't just open that instead of plunking, but whatever. I digress. My other thing is the freaking chewing situation. I can hear that dude chew. The other day, I literally asked him, I said, are you a Tyrannosaurus Rex? Like, I can hear you chewing from his teeth. No matter what it is, it sounds like it's like gravel in there. I don't know. I tried, but if I asked him what bothered him about me, oh my God, he'd probably be spewing shit out left and right. I'm a nagger. I have OCD. He tells me sometimes I'm bipolar. I mean, what else can I please? I don't know what to tell you.
Faith, speaking about your OCD, I had a LuLaRoe party at your house, whatever amount of time ago. And when I went upstairs into your bedroom, I unorganized all your drawers. Did you ever realize that?
Drawers.
Ask Celeste, because she was changing with me, and I had told you I was going to go into your house and mess up all your drawers. And I opened all your drawers and I went like this, and I just shoved them back.
That is amazing.
Julia for that. My poor Julia. I yelled at her. Oh, God.
That's so good.
Apology.
Sorry,
Oh,
Julia,
man.
but I remember Celeste is like, she's going to kill you. She's going to kill you. Don't you know how she is about her drawers? I mean, I didn't look inside, so you don't have to worry about that. But I literally just pulled them open, and I just shoved my hand in and just like kind of like brought everything up. And I did it like twice, and then I shoved it and just closed it. I did it to like 4 drawers.
You bitch. That's what we call, in my house, we call that rummaging. And I say, when Julia goes to look for a shirt, I'm like, don't rummage. She goes, I'm not rummaging. Don't rummage.
Yes, I feel better. I confessed.
Oh my God, what a confession. Wait till I come to your house, biatch.
Listen, my bedroom's my bedroom's pretty clean. My side is clean, not Tim's.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
Funny.
Clearly we can go
Does
on with this.
anybody have the chair where you put everything in your room?
Yes.
Does anybody have one of these?
Yeah.
I don't have room for a chair, but I have like a Hope chest, a big cedar chest
Okay.
my grandfather gave me. That's at the end. Yeah.
Okay, good. Because I have one. I just wanted to make sure I'm not the only one.
Yeah.
It's my space. Like, it's my chair. It's where everything goes that doesn't have a home yet. And I'm waiting
Well, the
for it
worst
to
part
find
is when my
one.
husband thinks he could put his shit on my chair.
No, you can't
His
share
shit's on
chairs.
my side of the room, not yours.
You can't share chairs. Yeah.
Like, go bring a foldable one from downstairs up. Like, here, you could borrow Jackson's little baby chair. Ugh. Stop.
Oh.
That could be his chair. I'm not sharing my chair. My chair's a big, giant, comfy couch, actually.
Girls, everything has a place, okay?
That's Danny. He doesn't. I want to have a chair because he doesn't need one because everything has its home. My stuff is still trying to find rent, so it's just waiting until it can find good real estate.
Oh my goodness.
I believe everything has a home. But what happened was, when I was single, I had enough clothes to fit all my drawers. And I everything had a home. And then we moved in together, and then it was called, like, sharing. I don't know what the hell that is. I never had a share. Like, my brother and sisters, my sister's 16 years older than I was. So by the time I was a teenager, she was married with her own kids. I never had a share. I was like an only child. I had all the room in the world. I even had my own bathroom. So I got married, and it's like I'm sharing half of my closet, half of my bed, half of everything. And it's like, so now I went from like 8 drawers to 4. And so it just, I have to use the clothes, and it has to go into, it's like a cycle. As they get used, they get put away, and then it goes into the hamper, and then, it's like the circle of my clothes. Not the circle of life, the circle of my clothes.
Oh God.
Okay. So I think, are we done? Till next time?
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. And yes, like Liv said, if there is something you want us to chat about or a question you want us to all answer, we're happy to do so. Just hit us up through any of the social media channels and check out bookboyfriendpodcast.com for all the links to that if you're not familiar with them. And I tell you what book we're reading next for the podcast, but we don't know yet. So
Surprise!
it'll be a big old surprise.
It's going to be a big surprise.
Okay. Ciao.
Till next time. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Thanks for joining us. You can find out who will be on upcoming shows and what books we'll be discussing, as well as more about our hosts at www.bookboyfriendpodcast.com. See you next time when we add another boyfriend to the ranks.